This time on Highway Thru Hell.
This one's gonna be a challenge.
5 wrecks in one.
How the hell did he do that?
When a semi plows off a bridge, stranding holiday travelers.
Be careful!
And forcing Jamie's newest driver
I hope John can pull this off.
to take on a raging river.
John! Up! Go up!
With his recovery falling apart. On the Highway Thru Hell. The last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
What's the forecast for the hill? It was bare and wet before, now it smells nice underneath.
Christmas is just 3 days away.
Now, this is Christmas.
The busiest time of year on BC's Coquihalla Highway. And a bad time for drivers to battle icy roads.
It's dropped temp just enough to turn it into a catering. They had the super plow and the single plow going up the hill there.
Well, we have a light snowfall up over the summit at the moment. Air temperature of 0, road of 2.
Plow drivers like Michelle McKenna work through the night to keep the highway open.
If you're coming back down the hill, throw some sand out.
It's a full assault on the mountain.
We got trucks as many as we can get on your way towards you at this point.
But Highway 5 is already turning to chaos.
He's in the median ditch and his trailer sticking out on the hammer lane.
Time for Al from Quiring Towing to go to work.
Then the green goblin up.
The truck was in a 30 or 40 foot deep ravine, nosed in.
The semi was heading northbound when the driver lost control, plowed off the road, and spun into a jackknife. The position of the wreck will make it tough. But with the Christmas freighting travelers, Al wants to keep one lane open.
Should be able to get it out. I'm just waiting for Gord to come and grab hold of the ass end of this thing. This ravine is pretty steep here.
Just before 2 a.m.,
Welcome to the party, Gord.
Al's partner, Gord Boyd, pulls up to the scene.
We got a truck and trailer in the ditch facing the wrong way.
Their biggest challenge will be keeping the fully loaded trailer from tipping onto its side.
This is gonna be fun.
Al will rig 2 lines to straighten out the rig. Gord will pull on the back end and redirect a second line via Al's bumper to hold the semi upright.
So if it did flip, Gord could actually hold it using my truck as an anchor. Just balance the load, you might have to tug a little bit.
Yeah, ready? Let's see if we can finesse this puppy out of here.
You had to have 2 points pull. You had to have pull from the side, and you had to have pull from the back. You could not have done that with one truck.
I got the third length of cable out on the front bumper. Balanced it.
But I think I need to pull ahead a little bit. I'm getting pretty close here. These jobs usually happen in 3 or 4 short pulls. They never happen in one long continuous pull. Just freewheel the right one.
No, that's good, Gord.
While Gord repositions,
There you go. run this other line down to the front?
Okay.
Al needs to straighten out the tractor.
So we can back it out with a little bit of finesse. Back it up onto the road, maintain the vehicle in the lane that we're working in.
Do it in one lane. Do it as quickly as possible because you don't know what's coming around that corner next.
Okay, say when.
I think you're pretty good there, Gord.
Absolutely amazing what you guys who know what the hell they're doing can accomplish.
I'm just glad that you were here.
Yeah, no.
We never had traffic stopped once. We did that job in one lane of traffic, and the truck was still drivable after we got him out.
The next morning, at Jamie Davis's new Alberta dispatch, the boss is back on the road.
This is the first time I've been in the rotator in 6 months.
The last trip before I shut down for Christmas.
With the holidays, Jamie is short-staffed, and he's got a long list of towing jobs for his regular customers around Edmonton.
It's a chance for me to jump in the truck and just go do a job. And it happens to be the coldest day of the year because it is cold. The double B-train tanker in the ditch.
An overnight storm has left wrecks all over the roads.
They said there was a big wreck between the 11 and the 11A.
Semi versus a car. That's a major job to pull that out of there.
But Jamie's too busy with simple tows to tackle any big recoveries.
It just beats a guy up driving by all these crashes, but I got my plate filled, so I got my jobs to do, and that's Alberta. Very icy right here. This is a pretty treacherous day. Feels good to get back in the truck again, you know.
But this weather is tough, even on Jamie's most powerful wrecker, the rotator.
All the hydraulics are moving so slow. Even with the pump on and running.
When it gets that cold, things don't move in a hurry.
Here we go. This is the kind of day where things will happen later in the day.
With Jamie tied up in Alberta, he'll be counting on his BC crew to deal with any wrecks back home.
There's so much going on, it's almost overwhelming for me. I have to trust that these guys are going to do the job for us.
Two hours north of Hope.
Wow, quite the distance down. Rushing water. The hood's probably ripped off, so we'll have to try and recover that.
BC lead driver John is one of the newest members of Jamie's team.
Oh, look at that one in the water.
He'll have to step up in a hurry.
This one's gonna be a challenge. How the hell did he do that?
Late yesterday, a tractor hauling a load of campers hit an icy corner, knocking out a railing and plunging off the bridge into the river below. John left to scout the scene right away, but the sun was down by the time he arrived.
He hit the bridge pretty hard. He took all the railing from one side of the bridge right off the bridge to the other side.
The location made the wreck too dangerous to tackle in the dark. Drivers have been stuck all night.
Been away for 2 weeks. It'd be nice to get home.
The main route for communities north of Whistler, BC, Highway 99, is completely blocked, stranding holiday travelers at the worst possible time.
Could be the biggest job of the year. I hope John can pull this off. I need him to do that.
He's down 50, 60 feet into the creek. Trailer sticking up. Truck's destroyed, travel trailers all over the place.
This wreck has everything that could go wrong written all over it.
Wow, quite the distance down.
2 hours north of Hope, BC.
This one's gonna be a challenge.
A multi-part wreck has shut down Highway 99 2 days before Christmas.
This is one of the biggest jobs of the season. Guy over a bridge, off a bridge deck, and it's got campers on the back. This isn't just come and hook this thing up and pull it out in 20 minutes.
So far, Jamie hasn't been sold on John, his new lead driver in BC.
This'll be fun.
Today will be John's real test.
I need him to take care of it, and hope he can do it.
Highway's wanted to open by 10 a.m. That's not gonna happen. My ultimate time goal right now is 3 o'clock to get this out of here and this road reopened.
Phil Renault is on his way in Jamie's new 50-ton wrecker, HR 116, the most powerful truck Jamie has in the BC operation.
How much further's the accident?
On 45 minutes or so.
But for a job this size, even 116 won't be enough. Jamie's called in a big gun, a 60-ton crane.
Whenever someone goes down there, we've got to tie them off, because if they get sucked into the water.
Oh yeah, you're gone. We're on a bridge. We're 60, 70 feet up in the air to a straight drop into the water. It's snowing, it's icy, it's cold. The big baby's here, we can get her done.
With the tractor, trailer, and the campers, Jamie's team is faced with 5 separate recoveries.
I'm Ralph.
I'm Phil.
Nice to meet you, Phil.
The single-lane wooden bridge can't support the weight of the crane plus the load.
Isn't that sweet?
The operator will have to set up on the road and extend his boom for the lift.
Then we'll take that trailer off, then we'll see about getting that one out.
Safety chains and straps were put in place for added security during transport. And the 3 campers are also connected to ball hitches, mounted on the main trailer.
The first trailer, it's still attached on the ball, yet it's dangling off the main trailer at a pretty good angle.
You can get your hook on it and just pull it back, then we can secure it.
How sturdy is this trailer? I don't need to be taken out before Christmas.
None of us do.
John quickly secures the trailer to keep it from slipping further.
Trailer's secure.
Okay.
John will rig 2 lines from HR 116 to the front and back of the first camper. They'll pull the camper back onto the trailer deck. Once it's stable, John will rig it so the crane can lift it free before they tackle the next camper.
That should be good.
Let me know when that tire touches. So far, so good. We've got the trailer back up onto the main trailer. We're gonna back the crane in. We'll hook him up and just get it out one at a time. Hooked around.
That's perfect, buddy.
Clear! Stand clear!
They're hoping to wiggle and muscle the hitch free to get the camper off the deck.
The ball looks like it's close to snapping out. No, it's not coming off there.
Let me come down and take a look.
Like that lever's got to come up.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Someone has to go down onto the wreck and release the hitch.
If it's going to go that way, so stay upstream of it.
I'm the head guy in charge, and I've always been taught in life, do not assign a job to somebody else you're not willing to go do yourself. Do you think I've done this before? There's always a risk. Once you hit it, it could pop off right away.
I have a 3-pound sledge. You want to try it?
If you lift it and pound it with the hammer on the front,
Released.
you come loose?
It's out.
Perfect. Okay, before you do anything, let me lift.
Yeah. Well, before you do anything, let me get out.
Yeah. Okay, coming up, guys. How's it looking?
It's on the ball. Keep going.
Heads up.
Okay, I'm gonna boom down so you can get your rigging off.
Okay, hold. That's good.
The crane can now move the camper out of the way.
One trailer off, 2 more to go.
Bring it down another 4 feet.
John rigs up the second camper for the crane.
You okay?
Yep. Good.
This is a tough rep, especially for a guy coming from the city, a guy who hasn't worked the mountains.
Okay, he's on his way down.
Once again, John will have to release the hitch by hand.
My feet are braced on whatever I can brace them on, and if I slip, I can slide right underneath this trailer and straight down in the water.
It's dicey for John because he's right in harm's way. You just be careful.
160 miles southeast, Ken Monkhouse is heading to a call up a remote logging road.
Me and my Forest Service roads that I can't seem to get away from no matter what I do. I've had a few white knuckle rides, I won't kid you about that.
One of Jamie's longtime drivers, Ken.
If I try to come back down backwards, you need to end up in a ditch or over the embankment and die.
Had a close call last season.
There it goes.
On another mountain back road.
Look out!
I'm okay now, it's all good.
This year, Ken's not working for Jamie.
Always looking for the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, I guess, but Ken's gone right now to work for another company.
He's a great guy. Ken is a great guy.
Today, Ken's working with Jordy DePerrin.
Yes, Ken Monkhouse is working for me.
Jordy runs Mission Towing, a 4th-generation family business.
I've grown up in tow trucks. I used to ride with my grandfather as a kid. I needed a pillow to see over the dashboard. They're big shoes to fill. For me, that's the biggest thing is, what would my grandpa do? How would my grandpa do this?
I always tell him, I haven't got big shoes, and they're not that big to fill. Just do the job right.
But this time, the pressure is on Ken to do the job right. This is his first time working with the boss.
Huh, somebody didn't like their anymore. This car is burnt. All the wheels are burned off. The glass is all exploded. Basically, it's just a shell of a car.
It's a mess. Nothing salvageable.
So how do you want to do it?
A rule of thumb is always turn it around and keep the heavy end up front. That steers. Block off one of these trees and spin it sideways. Grab the front end and take the front end out first.
So we take those good old trees and we put a chain and some block and tackle.
Okay. Go.
Take it right to you. Beautiful. It's right there. Now it's facing the right way.
Once we spin it around, we've got to get up to the main road out of this little goat trail that we're in. Good enough.
Good there?
Beautiful.
It's not going to stay on the wheel dollies getting it up this hill. We're going to have to be a little bit crude and drag it up to the top of the hill.
This is off-road towing.
The whole time I'm thinking, Make it to the road. Make it to the road.
Oh, there's the engine. That sucks.
I've moved hundreds of burnt cars before, and I've never had a motor come out like that.
A little bit of a move, and what was holding that engine in just let go.
Just take it right up, Ken. Yep. Drop it on the road.
So now we've got to come back down, rehook it. It's part of doing those jobs in the bush.
Good.
Take a couple chains and a strap, we'll wrap it around the motor. I'll lift it up with the tow truck, drive it up to the top of the hill, bing, bang, boom.
It's a sigh of relief that this engine is now at the top. Let's just get this car loaded and let's go.
Good. I don't think this is how they do it in the factory when they make them. Beautiful. You work too hard.
I like working hard.
That was my first time working with Ken. He wasn't the give-up kind of a guy. He kept going at it.
Everything went fairly well. Jordy's happy, and we got it done. It was a good feeling. Pretty happy.
At the bridge, John climbs farther down the trailer deck to unhitch the second camper.
We can't rush this stuff.
We use a piece of rope as a safety line. So I've got one hand wrapped around this rope. Go!
Right to your hand.
But I'm hanging on to it, making sure that that hand doesn't release or let go while I'm using my other hands to manipulate the hitch to get it to release.
Hang on, he's undoing the safety chains, Ralph.
Chains are free.
Okay, safety chains are free. Okay, it's unlocked now. Just hang on, he's gonna get out of there.
We got the hitch off, and then I actually had to cut the strap on the other side of the trailer. Tell him to take tension!
Lift a little.
Okay, hold it right there.
Hey, hang still! Here I am underneath this trailer, so I gotta make sure that the crane's got all this tension. If I cut that strap sitting underneath it, and he's not secure.
John!
On BC's Highway 99.
I guess you have no idea how long it's going to be closed, eh?
I see Jamie's Thunder up there.
Holiday traffic has been at a standstill since last night.
Jamie's guys are on that one.
A tractor trailer carrying 3 campers burst through the guardrails on a single-lane bridge and landed in a rushing river.
Tell him to take tension!
Lift a little.
Jamie's new BC lead, John, is trying to release the second camper. As he cuts the final transport strap,
John, you be careful.
he needs to make sure he's out of the way if the trailer swings free.
Can you come towards me a little bit? Okay, I'm clear.
Highway 99 has been closed for almost 20 hours, and that's weighing on John.
Being the new guy, there's a lot of pressure on me to get the job done on a timely manner.
With the camper securely on the ground, John assesses the next challenge, and he doesn't like what he sees.
That trailer is underneath the tires of this truck. The third trailer, it's the worst of the bunch. It's completely off the main trailer, and it's actually twisted underneath.
There's no way that we're going to recover this thing all in one piece.
140 miles south. Ken Monkhouse's boss, Jordy, is en route to another recovery.
We're climbing the Chehalis Forest Service Road, which is a log road that goes straight up this mountain. We have a customer that went up here fishing and a freak snowstorm hit. The truck slid and it's gone over the bank. Luckily, he's okay.
How are you? Good, how are you? Good to see you. Wow.
But the truck is far from okay, and it's stuck in a bad spot.
It's pretty intense. It's a little bit more of just a little recovery. It's quite challenging, actually, looking at it. Problem is all these trees that have fallen here.
Trust me, I hit them all on the way down.
I believe it. Wow, you're lucky. I'm going down the bank and I see all these trees and stumps sticking up. I'm looking at the angles of the path that's got to come up, the trees, the stumps that are sticking out of the ground. It's like a path that goes straight to where my wrecker's sitting. I've got one shot to put this thing onto its wheels. If I don't put this on its wheels right away and it drags over 5 feet first and then flips onto its wheels, it's gonna make my job a lot worse. Unreal. That is definitely a challenging recovery.
With Ken Monkhouse taking the burnt-out car to the scrapyard,
I want to be right in the boom, like right here.
Jordy's brought a young mechanic with no towing experience to help out.
We're pulling 10,000 pounds of weight at least. This job here is the maximum that I do with this wrecker. Out of my way.
Do you want them to cross over?
No, I don't. Oh my goodness. This terrain is just absolutely crazy to get through.
Jordy rigs to the pickup suspension.
Okay, let's go back up. I have one chance to put this truck onto its wheels. It's got to land on its wheels. Physics are right, it should flip. Come on, baby.
Back on Highway 99, Jamie's crew is looking for a spot to chain up the third camper pinned under the trailer.
You couldn't have put it in the faster water.
I can get on the axle!
Can ya?
But time is not on their side.
Almost there.
Oh!
Whoa.
Darkness is just 2 hours away.
Okay, he's got it around the back of the trailer, so now he's just got to figure out how to hook up.
John now has to rig the chains around the axle so the crane can try to lift the camper.
There's nowhere to step. The water's deep and it's running fast. I'm down there crawling around, trying to see what I can get at, what I can't get at, where I can hook and where I can't. Boom down!
Boom down!
Hold!
Hold!
Can I hook to here? Can I step at this spot? Am I gonna fall? We hooked up to the axles, just like we did on all the other trailers. Up! Okay, go up. Thinking they would just pick it up and bring it out as it's coming up. Son of a bitch.
Do I have it? You're bringing frame up only.
BC's Highway 99 has been shut down for over 24 hours. And Jamie's depending on his new lead driver, John, to get it open.
Boom down!
Boom down!
Hold!
But a badly damaged camper is stuck under the wrecked trailer.
Up!
Okay, go up.
Son of a bitch.
You're bringing frame up only, everything else is staying behind.
It's just ripping apart. I'm shaking my head. Pieces of the trailer are flying out. Water's running so fast, they're gone before you could even think about catching them. Down! backed out.
There's nothing we can do about it now. It's gone.
Keep lowering.
Oh!
Whoa, right there, stop.
After their failed attempt, John at least has access to remove the final safety chain.
You be careful. The water gets him pinned against a rock and he can't get out, he'll drown fast. Okay, go ahead, lift. Can you swing it towards the trailer? Forget it, it's okay, go ahead.
These trailers are built as a unit. They're only made out of tin and wood. The trailer was so compromised, there's nothing to secure, so it just tore apart.
The campers are out. But now Jamie's crew has to tackle the heavy part of the recovery with less than 2 hours of daylight.
Working in the dark in a river, not gonna happen. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't expect them to do it. Not safe.
John wants to separate the tractor from the trailer and haul them up one at a time.
On a truck and a trailer unit, you've got a fifth wheel plate and a kingpin on the trailer. And what it does is when you back the truck up underneath the trailer, the kingpin hooks into the fifth wheel and it latches, it locks in place.
It won't release unless the tractor is level with the trailer. John rigs to the tractor so Phil can lift with HR-116 while the crane lifts the back end.
We'll get around the axle, but I can get around the frame.
Let's do that. We got a couple hours of sunlight, and then we're in the dark.
140 miles south on the logging road.
Come on, baby.
Jordy DePerrin from Mission Towing
Physics are right, it should flip.
has just one chance to flip the pickup into position so it lines up with the pathway between the tree stumps.
There we go.
The truck lands on its wheels. Inside my head, I'm just like, yes. That truck was in the perfect spot for the second stage of that recovery.
But Jordy still has to get the wreck through a minefield of brush.
So the thing right now, we're walking it over the tree. It's two lines, it's kind of walking over top of it, letting it roll over like it was driving over it.
There's a path about 7 feet between these two stumps. I needed to come over top of this and ride through it. They used two lines, and I walked it, so the truck's moving a little at a time. It's like grabbing with your hands and climbing, same kind of an idea to bring it up. The worst part of the recovery is I can't see the pickup truck from where the tow truck is parked. I'm relying on McLean, who is not a tower.
Just watch it. I'm gonna lift. Should come over that log.
Yeah.
Let me know.
You snapped the log right in half.
It went right through the log?
Yeah.
Perfect. We never said it was gonna come out pretty.
Yep.
After rolling his truck in last week's snowstorm, the pickup's owner sees the damage up close.
That's my baby, and it doesn't look like it's doing well right now. Wow. You guys are amazing.
Yeah. You're alive, you know, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
What
wow.
comes to mind right now? What do you think when you look at this after seeing it on wheels on the road?
Oops.
Right. I can't believe the brunt that cab took. And the fact you're still standing here talking to us about it, that's the other crazy part.
I'm very, very fortunate.
He's very lucky that the situation worked out as it did.
So well done, McLean. Not bad for a rookie.
Yeah, not bad for my first time.
Back on Highway 99, John's rigging up the tractor to HR-116 so he and Phil can try to separate it from the trailer.
So that we can just pull the trailer out and then tackle the truck by itself.
The crane will raise the back end while Phil lifts the tractor.
We're running out of daylight. Hopefully this goes a little bit quicker than those trailers did.
Phil, pull backwards.
You need to go up.
To release the kingpin, they need to lift and even out the angle to reduce the gap between the tractor and trailer.
Keep going. Okay, you're clear of the post.
They've leveled it out as much as they can. But as John tries to release the fifth wheel plate,
It's just too much torque or pressure. Either the trailer's twisted in such an angle, the truck's twisted in such a way, it's just not gonna release for us.
John re-rigs for a better angle on the lift, and they try it again.
Get out of there, just pull it up a bit and see what happens.
Pull it up a bit. I'm clear, yeah.
Watch yourself, bud.
Way too much gap.
On Highway 99, 2 hours north of Hope, BC.
I guess you have no idea how long it's going to be closed, eh?
New lead driver John is running out of daylight. He needs to separate the dangling trailer and tractor. So far, the kingpin is holding firm.
The biggest part of the whole recovery that was eating at me was getting the truck out of the water. It had been in there already for a day and a half.
We're trying to take the pressure off the kingpin.
Pull it up a bit and see what happens.
If they can even out the angle of the wreck, the kingpin should release.
Hold.
This unit's not stable. Even though nobody's touching anything at the time, the trailer itself can move or shift on you just because you've manipulated a little bit of weight off of it.
I didn't touch nothing.
Pull it up a bit. Nothing's happening. Still got too much gap.
There's too much downforce angle on the trailer towards the truck. So it's not gonna come free. There's nothing more we can do with that.
Let's get the crane on and see what we can do with the crane.
That's all we can do now, I guess.
They'll have to lift the tractor and trailer onto the road together.
And we're going to move the crane closer to the bridge.
HR 116 and the crane have to switch places for the crane to lift the cab.
Go where he wants to be.
That puts the crane in a position where he can get hooked onto the tractor and lift the tractor out of the water. And as he's bringing the tractor up, 116 is going to pull the trailer back.
Clear!
We have to lift and pull. We can't just lift because of the rocks. Plus the retaining wall that we have to get up and over too.
Sunset is now less than an hour away.
You're faster than I am, Ralph.
Keep going.
Hold. The box is caught on that post.
With it being up against the pylons, it created more of a problem for us.
We're gonna have to move.
HR 116 has to reposition to get the trailer away from the post.
You just got to do stuff to make motion forward, right? Something ain't working, just change the plan.
We'll just have to keep positioning ourselves every once in a while. Okay, lift up. got the weight now, so we'll be able to lift it right up and out of the ditch.
I'm standing by the crane. I'm hearing the alarms.
If the crane surpasses its capacity, an alarm will sound and the crane will shut down, or much worse. This operator narrowly escapes with his life.
Keep going.
I'm a little concerned. Are we at capacity ready to keep going? I'm looking up to him. Are we good? Can we keep going?
Keep going.
On Highway 99, heavy rescue plans to lift a tractor trailer out of the river.
I'm hearing the alarms. I'm looking up to him. Are we good? Can we keep going?
It's just too heavy. I'm trying to get it closer and I can't.
The truck is too heavy for the crane to lift up the bank safely.
Just get lined up so that you can get it so that it'll come right out this way. That might just give us enough.
If the wrecker can pull the wreck in closer to the edge, the crane operator can retract his boom, increasing his lifting power.
Snug your line up there a bit, and then I'll lift.
With daylight fading, it's the last chance to get the truck out before dark.
I originally told the crew that we'd be out of there by 3:30. It's hit 3:30 and we're still got more to get out.
Okay, you're clear of the no post.
Got her almost all the way out. Just one more pull and she'll be out of here.
The wreck is on the road and level.
Oh, there we go.
Finally, John is able to release the kingpin.
Well, that's a long time coming.
Our concern right now is it's getting dark. It's starting to get cold again, so it's going to ice up. We need to get the rest of this stuff out of here, get this road opened up for everybody else.
John and Phil work to move the wreckage so travelers can finally get moving.
We knew it was closed. We thought it might open at 4, but now they say it's going to open at 8 o'clock this evening.
Well, there's always pressure to open the road. This is a situation here where you can't even let traffic by.
They still have to load the campers, but Jamie's crew decides to open a lane.
We're gonna let the traffic that's here go, because we got a lady here that's got a baby.
Okay. I'll just pull up this side and they can scoot around this way.
Yep. We're gonna get you moving. We're gonna get you guys going. Okay? The crane's moved. We're gonna let traffic go, and then I can get into position and he can load us.
After more than 27 hours, traffic is finally moving on Highway 99. While John oversees final cleanup.
John's working his way up the respect meter with me.
Jamie's got his confidence in me, so I'm very happy for that.
He's proven himself out there in the field. You know, you can't argue that.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
We don't have to spend the night.
No, we're out of here. We're gonna head home.
It's exhilarating. We got the job done. We got the road reopened. The vehicles are loaded on the respective units. The trucks are ready to pull out. And everybody's gonna be home for Christmas. It's perfect.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell, a truck deep in a ditch
Ready to go?
brings Jamie back to the road. A mangled grocery trailer means a massive cleanup.
Whoa!
And a massive headache.
You're pulling too hard.
Al and Gord race against rush hour.
Hey! Slow down!
With an 80,000-pound load overpowering their wreckers.
Come on! No! Stop!
This time on Highway Thru Hell, a truck deep in a ditch.
Ready to go?
Brings Jamie back to the road. A mangled grocery trailer means a massive cleanup.
Whoa!
And a massive headache.
You're pulling too hard.
Al and Gord race against rush hour.
Hey! Slow down!
With an 80,000-pound load overpowering their wreckers.
Come on! No! Stop!
On the Highway Thru Hell, the last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
The highway was just grease, eh?
In northern Alberta,
Oh my gosh, pretty scary out there.
a downpour of freezing rain has covered Highway 881 in thick ice.
Is it coming, Gord?
Yeah.
Jobs are piling up for Jamie Davis Heavy Rescue. But lead driver Colin McLean
4 feet.
decided that a stranded plow truck was top priority.
2 feet. 2 feet. A little bit more. Okay, whoa. Good, good.
You want him out there standing and salting so there are no more accidents.
All right, you guys be safe.
All right, you too, man.
Conditions getting worse. No, there's all kinds of calamities going on down there.
Well, we got 1 down, possibly 3 or 4 more to go. Tonight's a really bad night. Now we gotta go check on a bus accident. The RCMP members have been waiting for us. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a busy night for everyone there, eh, Gord Butts?
Colin heads south of Lac La Biche down Highway 36, where his flagging crew is already on scene.
Oh, it was sort of half on the road, half in the ditch, so it was kind of a hazard. Okay, let's go take a look.
A semi sideswiped the bus while trying to pass in the freezing rain. Now, one lane of traffic is blocked.
A lot of the oil companies have gone to busing their employees in. So we've got a lot of bus traffic now heading on these highways every day.
No more traffic northbound, please.
We're just gonna grab that ass end.
With multiple jobs waiting, Colin can't afford any delays. But when Colin goes to angle the wheel lift on the rotator,
What?
Why is that not going out?
Try that again.
Sounds like you got a hydraulic leak. What? Sounds like a leak.
Controls, everything. Blew a hydraulic hose on the rotator. Me. Got pinched on something, caught on something. You gotta be kidding me.
Colin had to improvise.
Okay, grab the green winch line.
And suck her back in.
Oh, yeah. So I want to turn it so I can just get in underneath of that underlift.
He's trying to get it to the correct angle just so we can get it underneath the bus. He
You had to hook a chain up to the wheel lift, suck it back so we can get it to the right angle.
Yeah. Do we look good?
If something goes wrong with your truck, you got to know how to hook up that vehicle. You're always on the fly, you're always on the go.
Hold it.
Here's some tilt.
There you be, buds. Gord, you want to put a chain on that? Yeah. Please, put it right here.
Colin's already been on the road for 9 hours, and there's no end in sight.
You have to be a warrior to be a wrecker operator to do this kind of job.
Let's get out of this highway and get it open.
They'll work 8-10 hours nonstop, continuous. So think of it as a marathon, and you're running a marathon. Hard.
I just want to win enough money I don't have to work this hard.
750 miles southwest in BC.
It looks like he hit right in the middle here, right in the middle of the meridian. It must have plowed right into it somehow. I don't know what the he was thinking.
Just west of the town of Hope, a semi is down and blocking the fast lane of the Trans-Canada Highway.
Beauty.
A big job for Big Al from Quiring Towing.
The trailer was broken, and it had 80-some thousand pounds of paper and very heavy bales.
The semi was traveling westbound in the fast lane when it lost control, careened into the center guardrail, and slammed down on its side. The timing couldn't be worse. Thousands of commuters will flood this main artery to Vancouver in just over 2 hours.
The Highways Department want us to have this road open before 5:30 in the morning. This is like a high-stress job. Because we don't have any room here to work, we got all this railing.
Within minutes, Al's right-hand man, Gord Boyd, joins him at the scene.
I pulled up and went, oh boy, this one's gonna be fun. Boy, he didn't do that truck any favors at all.
Full of paper.
The loaded trailer is too heavy to flip without spilling the cargo. But there's no time to unload 80,000 pounds.
It was an optimum air cushion job.
Airbags could slowly raise the trailer intact, but there's a risk.
Using the air cushions, there's still a chance that you could get it partially up and the trailer totally blow in half, and now you've only got 15 minutes left. Our only option is get this thing up, and we'll get Daryl's trailer underneath it, roll it on, take her home.
Okay.
To save time and avoid closing another lane, Al and Gord will leave the trailer on its side and winch it straight up onto a low bay. But it's still a gamble. Dragging and lifting the trailer could compromise the wall under the weight of the cargo.
Bales of paper. And the walls of the trailer are not designed to take that kind of a load.
I separated the tractor from the rest of the trailer because it's just twisted up too bad.
There you go. You're good.
We're good. We'll try and pick it up and shoot it out onto the road a little bit more.
Okay.
If you back up, kind of just straight on, I think.
Yeah, we'll just pendulum it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit your lock, hit your lock. Lock.
Gord needs to swing the trailer away from the median so the low bed can get underneath.
As I lift up on the cable, that cable wants to go to vertical. Anything attached to it's gonna come with it. It has to. It's one of Newton's laws.
Easy, easy, easy. Listen to the trailer.
Yes, I was listening.
The sound of popping rivets will signal that the trailer is starting to rupture under the strain.
That trailer could have easily exploded. There's not much hold those trailers together once they're damaged. They kind of blow apart like a tin can. Let's go up a little more, Gord.
A little more?
Yeah. Up.
But as they raise it up,
Okay, good.
Yeah, she's starting to buckle.
The 80,000-pound load is already straining the roof and walls.
You can see it in a ripple in the roof of the trailer.
Okay, good.
Just before 4 a.m., the low bed arrives. One with a very special feature.
The axle slide ahead, allows the back of the trailer to drop down, and makes a nice even ramp where you can load equipment, or in this case, a semi-trailer laying on its side.
Good.
I'm hoping we can just get this thing on there and off with it.
Really? You're gonna haul it on sideways?
Yeah, well, we're getting close to 5:30.
The low bed's winch will pull the loaded trailer onto the deck.
Yeah. Okay, wind her up.
As the trailer moves up, the heavy cargo is pushing down on the side. The sharp edge of the ramp slides forward against the trailer's bulging wall.
Yeah. Okay, wind her up.
Al and Gord of Quiring Towing need to get a trailer off BC's Highway 1 before the morning rush.
It's going up perfect. Not too sharp, not too much lift.
With less than an hour and a half to go, Al's gambling, dragging the badly damaged trailer and its 80,000-pound load onto a low bed.
Hold it.
Now, the recovery has hit a snag.
That tail edge of the trailer is so sharp that it started actually cutting into the side of the trailer. Pass these timbers under here, Gord.
Al comes up with a quick damage control plan.
Slide your wheels back again.
Adjusting the angle of the deck of the low bed so he can place scrap wood underneath for extra support.
Okay.
We're just gonna change the angle a little bit, get the deck more on the ground so it just scoops underneath and picks everything up.
Can we go up more? See if you can go up a little more. Okay, push her down.
We can use the deck to lift the whole load up. We can get a brace under it. Now he can get back under without hooking the side of the trailer. The side of the trailer is compromised right now. He's not going to take a whole lot of stress.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Doesn't sound good, but it's working so far.
You're worrying about the cargo, you're worrying about cargo escaping and becoming a bigger task.
This is going to be the worst part right here because this is pretty much the middle of the trailer, so we have the most flex.
And there's another problem.
It's not working. His angle's getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
The trailer is sliding on crooked.
Okay, Gord, we're gonna need to get you to come up here. I'll let the traffic girl know.
Okay.
They need Gord's 50-ton wrecker to pull it straight.
Stop traffic!
And they'll need to shut down the other lane.
Pull, Gord! Come on!
Yeah.
There is stress. There's obviously the ministry, the government wants to know why their highway's closed and what's taking so long. And sometimes that's very challenging and stressful too.
Now the weight of the load is stressing Gord's truck.
I got wheels off the ground.
Pull on her.
No, stop!
"50 miles to the east on BC's Highway 3.
5 minutes away now, we're getting really close.
Jamie Davis is leading his first big recovery of the season.
John's got a few days off right now, so it's pretty much up to me to lead this recovery job.
Last week, Jamie's new lead driver in BC, John, pulled off one of the toughest jobs of the season so far.
John, be careful.
So while John takes some downtime, Jamie's heading out in his newest wrecker, the triple axle HR 117.
I love getting in a brand new truck, nice piece of equipment, and get out there and make the thing dance. 117 is a 50-ton machine. It has quite a few bells and whistles on it. It's got the 3-stage boom, it's a hauler, and it's a recovery truck.
The truck is heading to Alberta next week, but tonight, it's teaming up with Jamie's new tandem wrecker, 160.
That was the first wreck these two big trucks have been on, and first time I'd operated either one of them.
Jamie's stepping out from behind his desk to help a longtime client. Their loaded semi slid off the road and flipped down a steep embankment.
It was sitting on trees, and the trees had punctured through a little bit of 1 or 2 panels.
The customer wants the truck and the medical supplies inside out of the ditch tonight.
So we want to bring it up intact, you know, with the load inside, save the customer unloading, and that's our goal, so keep him happy. So you're gonna run a line down
to my truck,
through a block,
over to the axles.
over to the center. You're gonna put chain in both wheels, like a 1/2-inch chain.
On both wheels?
Yep.
This recovery is a chance for Jamie to see firsthand how his BC crew is performing.
Phil and Wayne are both junior guys. They've been around big trucks, they understand towing, but when it comes to recovery, they're both a little inexperienced on that.
Are you chained up the axles?
Not yet.
You can do that. You don't need to wait for him.
Really want to watch these guys, and I'm going to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Just kind of wrap it around both.
Come on!
Yeah.
Down in the Fraser Valley on Highway 1,
Pull. Keep pulling.
Al and Gord are trying to line up the wrecked trailer on the low bed.
No! No! Stop!
But the weight of the load is overwhelming even Gord's 50-ton wrecker.
Good. Okay. Cast it off, pick the leg up, back off the road.
Yep.
Okay, back up. Back up.
Gord needs to move his truck
Come on, hurry up. We're in the fast lane. We got the roadblock.
to get a more direct angle on the pull.
Crank it.
It is cranked.
Oh! Okay, start tightening.
Yep. Good. Let's try it again.
Pull, Gord. Pull. Pull it. Good. Good, good, good. Let her down.
Gord quickly clears out, letting the backed up traffic through.
Some of these eastbound guys aren't slowing down for us. Hey, you want to slow the hell down?
But after a 20-minute delay, some truckers try to make up for lost time.
It's dangerous enough as it is. It really is. The last thing I need is a highway truck going by me 3 feet away at highway speed.
Hey! Slow it down.
Gord's getting pissed off at these apparent professional drivers.
Slow down!
It's very dangerous out there.
That means you, hauler. Hey, next time you come to an accident scene, the law says slow down.
One wrong move, and that goes from a bad situation to a very bad situation.
It's less than an hour until the RCMP wants them off the road.
Okay.
Gord and Al finally get the trailer positioned on the low bed, but it's not a perfect fit.
We had about 10 feet hanging off the end.
The front end of the trailer was already damaged in the crash. Now, the weight of the load is pushing against the overhanging wall.
We'll get up on top with another cargo chain, and then we'll wrap this
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
underneath.
Until they can wrap it with chains for reinforcement, the wall could rip open at any second.
I'm just worried about that falling out the back.
Very heavy, and right now this piece wants to let go. I think we just lost that front bale.
With a morning rush approaching fast, Alan Gord of Quiring Towing have hit a hurdle on Highway 1 in BC.
Okay, well, let's react to it. There's actually a whole section of trailer just dropped right on the ground.
Yeah, I was afraid of that happening. As soon as we picked it off the ground, gravity took over.
Pulling the trailer on its side was a risk, one they took to save time. But now, the morning surge of traffic is just 45 minutes away.
Buddy's tractor is pretty messed up there. He must have hit that rail pretty hard.
Come 5:30, and it's almost like clockwork. It's the rush. Everybody going into town.
Problem is, the load's dragging on the ground. We got to do something about that.
They'll use a chain from Gord's bumper to haul out the bales of paper.
What, a little about 500 pounds each?
Oh, more than that.
It took a little bit of work to get those bundles, because they're all jammed in. So it's kind of like that game pickup sticks, where you want to try and get the one that's least jammed.
You can't put a hook in the paper. Your only option is to grab the wire baling, holding it together. It's just not designed for that.
You're okay, keep going. Bounce it. It's gonna come.
They'll have to unload the loose bundles by hand.
Okay. All right, Daryl, if you want to drop her on the ground, we'll see if we can chain this bitch up.
The low-bed driver can finally move the trailer off the highway.
That one's pretty much toast.
But the tractor is going to be a whole new problem.
That is not towable.
Up on Highway 3, see the Jamie Davis Tundra, a couple of big wreckers.
Are you chained up the axles?
Not yet.
You can do that. You don't need to wait for him.
Jamie's regular customer wants their rig recovered with its load of medical supplies inside tonight.
One to go.
But the tractor is so damaged.
Bit of work. The front end was kind of smashed up quite a bit, and there was no toe pins.
Jamie's having trouble finding any secure rigging points.
I'm getting onto something that really isn't as strong as it should be, but there's really nothing else to do.
2 lines from 117 are rigged to the axles of the tractor, while 116 is hooked to the trailer's axles. They'll pull the semi over and up the slope.
Can you stay at the back end and watch the wall underneath? If the wall's breaching anywhere, let me know.
Yep, you'll get this if it is.
Yeah, okay.
A rupture in the wall will add hours of cleanup time.
Things don't always go according to plan either, so you never know what's going to happen.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, Phil. Looks good. Looks good.
Good? All right.
But the weight of the load is still pushing against the wall.
Ooh, be careful there.
You listen to all kinds of things. You can hear the winch line, you can hear the truck, you can hear the load, different sounds that alert you to things that could be going wrong.
There's one sound Jamie doesn't want to hear.
What was that? hear that banging in there? Well, that's the same kind of sound that happens when the trailer breaks in half. So what was the banging?
On BC's Highway 3, Jamie's under pressure to recover a semi and its load of medical supplies.
What was that? Hold on. You hear that banging in there?
But a telltale sound puts the pull on hold.
So what was the banging? We heard a banging. You know, that's the same kind of sound that happens when a trailer breaks in half.
The wreck is actually talking to you. It's telling you things, you know, by what you hear.
Back at the back, the outer skin's broken a little bit, but the rest of the wall's fine.
Okay. Let's hold you up for a bit, okay?
All kinds of things and all kinds of sounds around that are telling you things. So listening is a big, important part of what you're doing.
It's probably time for us to re-rig this thing and do a little bit of a higher pull on this. So I'm gonna I'm gonna loosen everything off on this truck, and I'm gonna give it one little pull out too and get some room to bring this up into here.
All right.
He's just gonna pull ahead so we've got room.
I'm just gonna move her. We're just repositioning the truck.
They'll take up both westbound lanes to maneuver the wreck onto the road.
Well, we're trying to minimize our impact on traffic, really. But there are points and times where, you know what, we have no choice. We have to block the highway. And we had to get her done, and that's just what had to happen.
We'll let Phil do some winching here. You ready to go?
Phil and Wayne, if you don't have these two working together in concert, they could split the trailer in half.
A little bit front. Hard pull on this and just take up the slack on that. Good there, eh? Nice, first class, first class.
Tonight, the client's supplies are back on the road, and Jamie's BC backup crew has passed the boss's test.
One piece at a time, eh?
And we need good guys that are going to run these trucks and do a good job.
Okay, so let's get this unhooked and get off the highway.
Good equipment, good guys, good service.
I hate this highway. Makes two of us.
125 miles east in the Fraser Valley.
So you're gonna need 2 lines?
Yep.
Al Quiring still trying to clear the tractor from Highway 1.
Time is a factor. You gotta be off the road before 5:30.
The RCMP and highways officials need the road clear by 5:30 when morning traffic heads for Vancouver.
You've got all the morning freight hauls that are going in for their 7 o'clock deliveries. Those guys are all coming in.
But there's no way to tow the tractor.
The tractor was twisted a full 90 degrees along its length.
They'll need both wreckers to lift it off the road.
We'll just come in, slingshot it, pick it up, back a trailer under it, set it down. Well, the frame's always the best spot. It's usually the strongest. Just like that.
With the 20,000-pound tractor hanging in midair,
As soon as we get rid of them, I want to shut the road off again for 5 or 10 minutes.
Al needs room for the low bed to move in.
Hey there, Gord. You can push me back, and I just gotta crank my wheels hard over. With Gord backing up and me turning, it created enough of a space there that the low bed was able to back underneath. Hey, watch your toes. He's backing in.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, rush hour's about to start. We're gonna get off of here just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Guess we can call that mission accomplished.
That should be that battery.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty, but we got her done.
The next morning in Lac La Biche, Alberta, Colin's still recovering from a busy night. But there's more work to do, and this time, it's not a recovery.
You know, taking care of everything is a, different role than I had last year.
Colin's kind of become the senior driver around there now. And, if it means that he's got to go get toilet paper, he goes and gets toilet paper.
New shop, new problems. We'll deal with them. That's what we do. We're out of water at the shop, so.
With no water main to the shop, water is usually delivered to fill the holding tank.
Everybody up here has to buy their own water.
But Colin can save Jamie money if he picks up the water himself.
Now to see if this will fire.
Jamie's fire truck has a perfect-sized tank.
Listen to that old 460 purr, boy.
Problem is, it's not insured.
So it needs to be towed everywhere we take it. So just hook it up to the tow truck, tow it down to the fill station. It is a weird way to get water. But it's a water tank. It's got a big lid on the top of it to put the fill hose in, and it's got a pump to pump it out. Jamie Davis, $750,000 water delivery service. Getting her done in Alberta sun. We have ourselves water. It's $1 for 200 gallons of water. We take back the beer cans for the water. Water in the holding cell, bye.
It's just one more responsibility for the new senior driver in Lac La Biche.
I'm stepping in and filling in the void. Somebody's got to do it and get it done. Water flowing, where it's supposed to be flowing from.
Back in BC, there's no shortage of water. Rain has been pounding Highway 1 west of Hope since midnight.
Going westbound, it's just wet.
At 11 a.m., slick roads claim a victim.
Want to check out the front of it? We got?
A semi loaded with groceries has plowed into the hillside.
The RCMP have just phoned us for a major accident involving a tractor trailer.
Jordy DePerrin answers the call. Jordy runs Mission Towing, a company his great-grandfather started over 60 years ago.
I've grown up in tow trucks. I used to ride with my grandfather as a kid. I needed a pillow to see over the dashboard.
But today, Jordy's the one in charge.
It's on its side in the ditch. The trailer is completely tore open by the trees. Apparently it's a mess, it's an absolute mess everywhere.
The police want this cleared off as quick as possible just to get the highway flowing back to normal again.
Trailer can just park on that road. He'll be pointing this way.
Salvage expert Jim Lasser and his crew are already on scene.
The trailer's too broke up to recover with the load on it, so we're gonna take the load off first.
When we got there, we knew it was going to be a very big job. The axles in the truck and trailer were twisted out. It's into the bank really hard. This wasn't gonna be an easy job to do.
It's a 2-record job, so Jordy's called in 2 operators.
Everybody's stacking and packing and loading up.
With the cargo unloaded, Jordy and crew can get to work.
Let's start up here first.
They rig one wrecker to the back of the trailer and the other to the axles of the tractor.
The problem with that tractor trailer is the axles were all twisted, the fronts, the rear. Everything has such a twist to it that it wasn't an easy job to hook up to get it out of the ditch.
With this much damage, Jordy's crew must be exact with their pull.
The trailer is like a giant eggshell. Can't over-pull the trailer. Both operators have to work together to delicately bring it out. Okay? If the trailer breaks into more than one piece or breaks in half, the highway is going to be closed a lot longer.
Whoa! You're pulling too hard!
In Lac La Biche, Alberta, Jamie's lead driver, Colin McLean,
she'll be icy,
has another job to tackle up Highway 881.
Kind of in the Big Bay corner here in Lac La Biche. The hot spot for vehicles going off the road there. A little tricky area to be doing a recovery.
The tanker jackknifed on the icy bend, spun around 180 degrees, slamming into the ditch. Gord Lundin is away, so Colin has to work without a swamper, right in the middle of two blind corners.
You just can't see the other side, right? So you have to sort of watch both ways, always. So, yes, very dangerous.
Yeah, it's got a fair bit of traffic on it, but we're keeping at least one lane open, alternating.
It's a very narrow highway. You have traffic going at high speeds. It can be really dangerous if you don't have traffic control.
Colin's two flaggers will each guard one end of the curve because it's the worst day of the week to be working on the road. The oil patch shift change will add to the already heavy flow of vehicles. The most efficient way to pull the truck is to winch it straight ahead by rigging to the toe pin on the bumper. On BC's Highway 1.
Here, it looks like a war zone. The trailer was laying on its side when I went past.
Yeah, they had a little bit of a mess there, eh?
I'm gonna watch it go.
Jordy and his crew from Mission Towing fight to haul a grocery trailer back to the road.
Okay.
But the wreck is barely holding together.
The worst case scenario is that trailer just breaks in half.
You're pulling too hard.
Come on. Okay, hold there.
And what we did is we basically brought it out of the ditch from the rear with the heavy end still in the ditch.
Beautiful.
Now, they need to lift out the remains of the tractor, trying to keep it in one piece.
Good.
Because the front end was so hit very hard and the axle was twisted out of it, the engine, the motor mounts had broke on the tractor, the tranny mounts had broke on the tractor, so everything was hanging low.
The crew wraps the motor mount to the axle with chains, hoping the front end will hold.
Right to you.
With this much damage, Jordy will have to tow the tractor and trailer separately.
Beautiful. Right there.
Yeah. Up. And just hold it there. We're just trying to get the axles straightened out enough so that they'll tow straight, and just trying to free up any bent metal that's rubbing on the wheels, so it's towable. The wall's straight? Yeah. Pretty straight? The walls are compromised. Just put some pallets in there to take some of the bounce on the trailer. Put some structural integrity back in the trailer for transport. Let's try here. I can go in the side there. I can go there.
All right, boys.
After a 4-hour battle, both lanes are open on Highway 1.
It's a really good feeling. It's a great feeling. You can look at the highways department and open the road again.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Security vehicle. 10-4.
Traffic is flying around the blind corner north of Lac La Biche. Colin's working without a swamper, and his plan A has fallen apart.
What?
The bumper is pulling away from the frame.
There was a little bit of damage from when it went in, so it's kind of weakened up really good. I think it was that side there that actually finally let go. So I'm just gonna go right to the front axle and yard this thing up from there. Yeah, I am gonna need just a shutdown for not very long.
Shutting down 881 during shift change will back up traffic instantly.
Last vehicle is a black 4. All right.
With thousands of workers on the road,
I don't like to have the highway shut down for anything longer than 10 minutes.
Colin can't afford any more delays.
What's going on here? It's closed in both directions. You need to get home. Got things to do tomorrow. Why does this have to happen today? Is this highway open yet? It's closed both ways.
On a blind corner north of Lac La Biche, all traffic is stopped on Alberta's Highway 881.
You're not alone, man. We're frustrated.
On the day that shift change in the oil patch has put thousands of workers on the road. Colin's counting on a quick recovery of the smashed tanker, as long as the front end of the tractor holds together.
Oh, we got that up.
The tractor's wheels make it to the road, but the trailer won't follow.
As I'm driving ahead, the trailer will just stay in the ditch. So we don't want that to happen either.
Okay, with ending. You bet.
The flaggers release the growing backlog. And Colin repositions the rotator so he can finish the job, keeping one lane open.
You gotta think what's more important, getting this thing out half an hour quicker or keeping the traffic flowing.
Just go swing around, come back, come and grab the back end of the trailer and just kind of pull the trailer up.
Swinging out the rotator's boom, Colin is able to finish the job without moving into the second lane.
The way you position your truck, for leverage on pulling on stuff, for recovering things, differs a lot with the rotator, because the rotator, you can put the boom 360 degrees wherever you want it.
Running a rotator with a revolving boom brings a whole new challenge to what he's doing. There's a whole lot of different things that come into play. Lifting straps, chain rigging, mathematics and physics that come into this game.
Nice. Peace. The trailer's up on solid ground now. It's good to go. It's just pretty much a matter of me hooking up to the front end right now. She's all good. As long as the customer's happy and all the equipment's still in check, so yeah, can't complain. We're good to go. That'll do.
You always want to bring your best game to the wreck. Get in the ring and you're going to fight that wreck as hard as you can.
Decent, Jimmy.
All right, Ange, we're just pulling out here now.
Cool feeling when you get all done. There's nothing else like it.
And we are a go.
I give him kind of extra bonus because he's stuck it out and he's been there on the hard days and hard nights, and he works his ass off.
It's just me, it's my nature. Things have got to get done, let's get them done. Well, she's just a day in the tow yard.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
That's huge pressure to handle that wreck.
A head-on wreck.
That's something else.
Shuts the Trans-Canada and threatens the railway below. Ken Monkhouse faces an icy recovery.
There you go,
On a remote mountain road.
Stop! Stop!
And ice storm devastation strikes.
Look at that thing come down.
In Heavy Rescue's backyard.
Everybody get away.
This time on Highway Thru Hell.
That's huge pressure to handle that wreck.
A head-on wreck.
That's something else.
Shuts the Trans-Canada and threatens the railway below. Ken Monkhouse faces an icy recovery.
There you go.
On a remote mountain road.
Stop! Stop!
And ice storm devastation strikes.
Look at that thing come down.
In Heavy Rescue's backyard.
Everybody get away.
On the Highway Thru Hell. The last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
Heavy freezing rain.
For 2 days, freezing rain pounded BC's Cascade Mountains,
Never a dull moment on this highway.
covering the entire area around Hope in a blanket of ice.
Very slippery up there in places. It's all freezing rain up there.
It can be one of the most dangerous things going.
Trees and power lines strain under the weight.
They were saying this is the worst one since 1964.
Until finally, they give way.
Power's out at the Chevron as well as Lang J, guys. Couldn't make it to a count of 10 without hearing a tree going over.
You're talking about bringing big trees down, power lines coming down, flash freezing on the highway. The ice is building up, and it's only going to get worse tonight.
I can't believe that truck. Look at it. Look at the ice on that thing.
That does not sound good.
Just after dark, the rain starts hammering down once again. At 8:40 p.m.,
Good evening, Jamie Davis.
the first call comes in. John, Jamie's lead driver in Hope, responds in HR 116.
A semi-truck hit a tree on Highway 1. We got trees falling, cracking and breaking with the ice on them.
John heads 20 minutes west on Highway 1, dodging fallen trees on the icy highway.
Oh, there we go. There's the tree that he hit.
The semi was on a narrow, tree-lined stretch of the Trans-Canada when a branch fell right in its path, shattering the windshield.
Going to a situation in the conditions that we're going to, we're all in fear of what might happen. Oh, there's another one. I don't want to hit that. But I'd have to fight the fear to get the job done to make sure everybody else is safe. You can hear the trees cracking and breaking on either side of you. There's a couple of trees right here. You look how they're bending. They're bending right over top of the road. My instinct's telling me to get out. Watch the trees, people. But there's people that are in trouble. We need to be here. We need to help them. Just go slow, one. Keep your window open so you can hear if there's anything cracking. Just watch out. So, my name's John. I'm with Jamie Davis. Are you okay?
The trucker can't safely drive his rig with a broken windshield. With more trees falling, he and John's crew are sitting ducks.
We're just gonna pick it up and we're just gonna go. Get you off the highway, get you out of here. Okay, up and arrow board's on.
But just as John's flagger gets into position,
Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way! Ooh, that was close.
Okay, just took the grill right off.
Wow. That's, yeah, that just tells you how dangerous it is out here. And a tree had come down and clipped the front of our Tundra. Thank God nobody was standing there when that happened. We need to get everybody out of here, and we need to get them out of here now.
It's not a safe place.
None of it is, no.
there's no time for John to rig up to the semi. The RCMP orders everyone out of the danger zone.
So we're just gonna move them up out of the trees, and then we'll hook them up from the other side and get moving. So let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. We gotta roll.
John takes the lead, guiding the driver up the road away from the overhanging branches.
You don't know what's coming down. It's very scary.
A few miles west, John reaches a stretch where the trees are farther back from the highway. Now that it's safe, he can hook up for the tow.
My job is to serve the public. If somebody needs me, I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna help them. So far, so good. Definitely service before sale.
"12 miles to the southeast,
I don't like this spot at all, actually.
the ice has stranded another vehicle.
It wouldn't go any further, so then we were kind of readjusting and then put it in park, and all of a sudden the truck just slid.
The two young men got stuck on a remote back road, sliding sideways toward the river.
The road slanted, right? So the ice just did the rest.
They tied their pickup to a tree to keep it from going over the 30-foot drop into the water.
I was so scared that gonna go down into the river. That little tree saved it.
Heavy Rescue's Wayne Sahata is heading to scout the location.
I'd never seen anything like that. There was carnage everywhere. Just carnage left over from Mother Nature.
With a 6-mile stretch of road clogged with fallen trees, Wayne didn't think his flatbed could make it.
I went up there with my little minivan just to have a look.
Is that the only sandbags you got?
Yeah, one on the other side, but yeah, just two.
You got any more in the back?
Nope.
I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with this guy's pickup. But if that little rope they've got breaks, that truck is sliding in.
It was bad.
It's ice, solid ice. I'll get the other truck up here, the small one, because mine won't make it up here. It's too many trees, broken trees.
The only truck that we had that could do that would have been our little 1-ton tow truck.
My turn to go and play.
Wayne calls in Ray Potter, who drives for Jamie part-time.
All right, let's figure out a way how to turn around and get out of here.
Wayne plans to meet Ray halfway down the road.
Hop in, let's go. Let's go, hopefully not kill ourselves.
Don't say that. I don't even want to get in now. Like,
They were scared. Neither one of them wanted to be anywhere near my van when I attempted to turn it around.
I just don't want to go through that again. It was scary, and I don't want to go through it again.
But when Wayne tries to turn around,
Whoa!
Oh, God.
My van started to slide towards the ditch. I was like, whoa.
Now I'm worried about getting my van out because it's trying to slide towards the cliff. All right, ready? Hang on. Well, that was a little tricky.
Got my van turned around and got back down.
it's a slow drive to the rendezvous with Ray.
Ray's truck's small, it's low to the ground. I'm sure he'll make it.
This is solid ice you're driving on right now. Stay to your left if you can, because the road is on an angle and it'll just start sliding.
Wayne guides Ray back to the pickup.
There's a lot of treacherous cliffs up those back roads.
You weren't wrong when you said it was an obstacle course. Stay to your left, Ray. Okay, stop right there.
Whoa. It's being held by a rope.
And that sandbag.
And that sandbag.
We're gonna try to slide the front end over, and hopefully it will not slide off the bank. Okay, they got a hook there.
Whoa! Careful.
You're gonna go flying.
If it did start to move, it's only going one way.
Hopefully they can drive it out of here.
Okay.
When the truck took off, it would pull Ray's truck with it.
Okay, pull slowly. Just real slow. Oh! Hold it, Ray. She's sliding, man. Hopefully they can drive it out of here.
On a remote back road south of Hope, BC.
Okay, pull slowly. Just real slow.
Jamie's drivers, Ray and Wayne, are battling sheer ice to recover a pickup truck on the edge of a 30-foot drop.
The weight of that pickup is enough to pull that tow truck with it, especially on ice.
Oh! Hold it, Ray. She's sliding, man.
If the pickup slides too far, both trucks could go into the river.
I think that rope's gonna snap.
Okay, pull slowly. Keep pulling. Is this ever slippery? A little more, keep going. Okay, stop right there.
They managed to get the front end back on the road.
Unhook.
Okay, they're disconnected.
Want me to go up there and untie it?
Yeah.
You don't think it's just gonna slide? Sure you want me to do this?
Take it off. There we go.
See if this works, or... Oh yeah, good to go.
You betcha.
You want to drive it down now?
Yeah.
And I'll follow you down.
That actually went quite smooth, considering we're on sheer ice.
Good job. Thank you for your assistance.
The next morning,
That looks like a world war came through here, eh? Just leveled everything.
daylight reveals the full damage left by the storm.
Stay in the fast lane, there's a bunch of debris in the slow lane.
And at Jamie's yard, cleanup is just beginning.
The wind's coming, so that's even gonna make it worse. We're not over with this yet.
Holy smokes.
This storm's really beating us up. And now it's moving through our place and through the rest of the province. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Not bad, you?
Are you in Edmonton or in Hope?
Jamie gives a heads up to his buddy Gary Leach. Gary, owner of United Towing, works 300 miles northeast on the Alberta border.
I'm just looking at the radar.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be in for a big storm coming up.
Wow.
Okay, buddy.
Let's talk to you. Bye.
Bye.
And Gary's already facing a tough recovery blocking Highway 1.
There was some serious contact here between these two trucks.
The wreck has shut down the main commercial route through the mountains for over 12 hours.
A couple of rigs went head on. They're all bad, but this is exceptional. It's a nasty one.
Did you get through that accident or they got the road closed? Highway 1 is closed.
This is one of the worst commercial truck accidents our company's ever dealt with. Pretty overwhelming to see the carnage and the wreckage.
Neither driver
Fatality up there they're dealing with.
made it out alive.
This incident is a very tragic event in that there's been a loss of life.
Gary is all too aware of the dangers on the highway.
He had a bad accident where a chain broke and the hook came back and got him right in the lower jaw. He almost died.
But Gary fought back, and last year, he received the North American towing industry's highest honor,
the Silver Star.
Well, it's a huge honor to get the award that he got tonight. Hits me close to home because he's a friend of mine. His inner strengths brought him back to the industry again. I'm proud to be in a circle of guys like that.
Now he's facing his biggest wreck since returning to work.
I want this done. So I'm ready whenever then.
That's not a small little job. You're dealing with 2 tractor trailers, fatality accident, investigation. You've got a 2-lane highway that, needs to be open.
Gary's number 2 is his lead driver and son, Colin.
I applaud him for coming back. He loves towing too much to not do it.
Colin and his crew are under the gun to clear out both wrecks before the storm hits.
It's one of the major routes between east and west. That's huge pressure on Gary to handle that wreck.
Rig it up, pull it up, and drag it up here.
Everything will be highway back open.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Colin's first priority is the wreck on the road with a fully loaded trailer.
The wreckage is blocking the entire highway. I've never seen so many trucks stop. It is a huge amount of pressure to get the traffic flowing. I think we're gonna have to use that one for the length, just to get it around the corner of the trailer. There's nothing on the front of the trailer to even hook to. The trailer is ruptured in the front, the roof, and the driver's side wall. There's cargo hanging out of it. What do we do with it all, though? It wasn't good. We sit here and pick up each piece, or do we open the highway?
Unloading the trailer would take hours. Instead, Colin is gambling he can drag the trailer on its side to a nearby pullout.
Hook onto the rear of the trailer, swing at 180 degrees, opening the eastbound lane, but also sweeping all the debris. That's the plan. I'm gonna go pretty much right at the center line, and all the load is just gonna go with it. Hopefully. Here we go.
Watch your back.
If the trailer ruptures further, Colin could spill the remaining load all over the highway.
It may or may not work, but you got to take the chance.
300 miles southwest,
Eastbound scale tube 2 is closed. There's no power there.
hope is still reeling in the ice storm's aftermath.
Oh, that's a lot of ice in there, eh?
It's a mess.
We're having a real infrastructure problem.
At Jamie's yard, power and communications are cut off.
The internet's down, so our branches can't connect to each other.
Jamie's BC dispatch is paralyzed.
There's not even words to describe how painful it is for me to have the phones down, to have the power out.
Don't you reset these things? There should be a button, a round button that you press. Is there nothing on there? No reset? We're having a really day here. Unbelievable.
Everything we do is done by computerized dispatch. Dispatches all our trucks, it does all our billing, it handles everything. We had a huge crisis on our hands.
Holy unbelievable.
The roof's caved in on it.
Wow.
Holy. We're actually not in a good spot.
Big, huge trees were tumbling down, you know, big trees.
That one's ready to go. You see that?
And I thought, okay, what's next?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Clear, right up there. Look.
Up there.
Look at this. Oh. Look at it come down. Oh my God. Everybody get away. Clear, right up there. Look at this. Look at this.
After 2 days of building ice,
Oh. Look at it come down. Oh my God.
the trees above Jamie's yard in Hope, BC
Look out.
are giving way.
Oh my God. Look at that thing come down. Unreal.
Trees that have been on that mountain forever are now coming down, and all you could do is just stand out in the yard and watch. That had to be the scariest thing for me.
It's like, which one's gonna go next, really?
The ice storm is playing havoc with Jamie's business.
No phones, no calls in, no computer so I can dispatch calls out.
It's been a hell of a day for me, I'll tell you that. Not one that I want to repeat very soon.
Like a parking lot out here.
Over 300 miles to the northeast,
I can't believe how much traffic there is.
Jamie's friend Gary of United Towing is facing his own struggle. Traffic is backing up for miles down Highway 1.
It's the major commercial route for east-west. There really is no other alternate route. And when that highway is closed, it's a very critical incident.
Gary and son Colin are trying to move the mangled trailer the fastest way possible.
That's something else. Falling out of the box. I guess everything came out, eh?
No, there's one half loaded still.
There's still cargo in the trailer.
They've got the trailer out of the eastbound lane. Now they must drag it to a pullout
Okay, I'm gonna drive ahead with it.
and try not to leave a trail of cargo behind them.
He's gonna take a risk to do that. He's gotta do it. If the trailer opens up or creates an even bigger mess, that's always gonna hold you up and tie up the road even longer.
I'm gonna do my best to get it all there.
thought the trailer was going to tear in two.
I can't believe that all stayed in there.
The crew has to clear the remaining debris before moving on to the second wreck down the slope. But with weather and darkness on the way,
we have concerns about doing this kind of recovery in the dark.
there's no time to start phase 2 of the job.
Yeah, well, this is it. This can stay here.
We'll be back for the second truck.
Visibility's down, it's dark out. It's not only a risk to their crew, it's also a risk to other motorists coming onto an accident scene in the middle of the night.
For now, all lanes reopen to traffic.
Highway's open. Yes, 10-4.
One down, one to go.
The next afternoon, 60 miles west of Hope.
This is why you always buy maximum insurance anytime you insure a vehicle, because stuff like this happens.
Ken Monkhouse, now working for Mission Towing, is heading up a remote logging road to make a recovery that resulted from the ice storm.
It was blowing and it was icier than heck. It was like an old school, old style storm we used to get when we were kids. It was crazy.
The ice and the terrain are a tough combination.
It's a Forest Service road, so you got lots of tall trees, you got lots of steep embankments. It was cold, slippery, just not much fun, not a good place to be.
Last season,
Take her in low, low, and idle down.
What I'm doing.
a job on a very similar road went bad for Ken.
Get out of the way!
It took Ken months to get over that scare. Ken's new boss, Jordy, is relying on him to pull off this job smoothly.
I usually go to all back road recoveries myself. Unfortunately, this particular one, I couldn't make it.
Usually in the backwoods here, it gets dark at about 3:30 this time of year. I don't want to be up here when it gets dark because it's a whole different animal. So we gotta get up there and get her done. We gotta have our A game happening today, or we could get into trouble real quick, real fast, and it could be really, really bad. Unreal.
Well, I told you it was a steep bank.
Yeah.
My brother was towing this trailer and just dragged him down. The only thing that was holding him was these two trees here.
The driver managed to get his pickup out, but the trailer is stuck.
That's a crazy close call, eh?
Anyway, he's lucky to walk away from it.
So I'll put you'll go onto there, Richie. Okay. I'll go onto here.
Ken's number 2 for this job is Richie Hawkins.
Lucky those trees stopped them.
Ken will rig a line from his truck straight to the front of the trailer. Richie will rig 2 lines from a side angle. Ken will pull the trailer up to the road while Richie's lines hold it upright.
If we move that trailer in the wrong way, the trailer can go sideways and we're all gonna go down into the creek. It's just gonna be frickin' nasty. Tighten that line up. Keep your line tight, Richie. I'm providing the horizontal lift, whereas Richie is providing vertical stability. Take it up. Hang on a minute, Richie. Take it up. Get this line tight again. That's good. Okay, stop. I need Richie to hold the trailer so that I can move my truck ahead and finish pulling it up onto the road. I've got it. You want to pull ahead more? Okay. I said, move your truck ahead. You know, you'll tighten the lines up and then I can move ahead.
But Richie can't get traction on the icy road.
Turn your wheels a bit to the left and maybe back up a little bit. There you go, go. I've got it. You want to pull ahead more?
Okay.
On an icy mountain road west of Hope, BC,
Turn your wheels a bit to the left and maybe back up a little bit.
Ken Monkhouse directs driver Richie to reposition his truck.
There you go, go.
But after revving up and finally getting traction on the ice,
Stop! Stop!
Richie goes too far.
Those completely come out.
He's run out his winch lines.
I thought I had more line left. I got move in and I didn't want to stop.
They both came out.
We can't put those back on, can we?
They're both.
Now, Ken's down a truck. The truck he needed to secure the teetering camper while he repositioned.
The second truck I so desperately need is now, a 6-ton, piece of Play-Doh. And we're at the make or break point here, so. I only got to move ahead 5 feet to get this thing up. This might as well be 500 miles because we've got no way to restrain this trailer.
.375 miles east, Colin Leach from United Towing is heading in his rotator to finish the job on Highway 1.
It's unlike any other wreck I've ever done before.
His father Gary follows close behind. Last night's storm has buried the second wreck under deep snow, but the big problem is what's below the wreckage.
This truck that we're going to be recovering is just on the left here. One of the concerns today is to ensure that none of the wreckage that slides down that embankment onto the railroad tracks below.
If the wreck breaks apart and tumbles down the slope during the recovery, it'll block the main track for east-west trains.
You cause something or anything to stop that train, they say it's $1 million an hour.
We should speak with him.
Yeah.
A railway rep is on scene to monitor the recovery and control rail traffic.
We're hoping nothing's going to slide down, but
Yeah, for sure.
we'll do everything we can to prevent that.
There's anywhere from 12 to, on a busy day, 30-some trains a day. Stuff coming down onto the tracks is a big no-no.
We're gonna give it a slam, see what happens.
The cab's off of it, the hood's gone, trailer's ripped off. There's nothing left. It's all shrapnel. You can't just hook onto it and tow it away.
They'll start with the biggest piece, rigging to the axles of the trailer and trying to slide it up the slope. The crew shuts down both the highway and the railway.
We have 2 different worlds breathing down our neck.
Hey guys, they closed down. Sounds good.
It was basically double the pressure.
I hope everything will stay together here.
Okay, can you guys see if you can get this back door closed?
We try to close the doors to create more rigidity in it.
It's not latching at all on this side.
It won't do it, eh?
Yeah, I can't even get a bite of it.
Not this time.
It's gonna take structural integrity out of it.
Ah, jeez.
I'm ready to move, so make sure everybody's clear.
We don't want any pieces letting go because it's a heck of a slope.
When you have something that severe, when stuff goes wrong, it goes wrong in a big way. The biggest thing with that truck was the train tracks. Nothing can go down that hillside.
They got some kind of an accident scene up here. Not quite sure how long that's gonna be.
Oh, man.
Just west of Golden, BC. Colin Leach needs to get a very damaged trailer up onto the road.
It might go.
A trailer threatening to collapse onto the train tracks below.
If something is to detach from your hook or break and that thing rolls down onto the train tracks, that's going to cause you a bunch of stress.
The last thing that I wanted to happen was it to break loose and beeline right for those train tracks. I was crossing my fingers that it would stay together.
Perfect.
They've got the trailer on the road in one piece.
Okay, here we go.
Now Colin needs it to hold together long enough to make it to a pullout of the road.
The trailer went really well and surprisingly stayed together enough to get it here.
But the hardest part,
We're gonna go get the truck, go for round 2.
is still ahead.
Just try not to jostle that thing.
Yeah. Careful in there, eh?
It's like a big toboggan, eh?
I can't release it, it just wants to go down.
On a mountain road west of Hope, Ken Monkhouse has lost his anchor truck.
Our primary goal is to get this travel trailer out and get back down to the bottom of the road before the sun goes down. Clock's ticking.
Ken needs to move his truck to finish the pull.
Oh, I just gotta figure a way to stabilize it so it can't move.
But the second driver ran out his winch lines. He can't stabilize the trailer.
We're in logging country, so we gotta think like loggers. And that's what we're gonna do. So we need to probably take that cable that you had hooked, one of the cables that broke, wrap it around one of those trees a bunch, and take it down to the tongue to hold it so that I can release and pull ahead.
Without a tow truck to hold on, Ken's taking a chance on a tree.
Just be careful, Rich. Just wrap it right around until it's tight. Daylight is our friend, darkness is our enemy in this situation. So we want to get things done here. That should be good, Rich. Yeah, get out of there, buddy.
Ken slowly eases the tension on his line. The tree seems to hold, so Ken unhooks completely. Ken re-rigs. Now he must pull 5,000 pounds, working on a road covered in ice.
And that trailer can pull me down the embankment. This is big pressure, big risk. Just have to be careful. It's out. Around.
Unbelievable. I thought it was going back down the hill again.
After last year's near miss, Ken has won the back road rematch.
I'm not gonna let another Forest Service road kick my ass ever. I don't care what it takes.
"375 miles up Highway 1, Gary and Colin get ready to tackle the destroyed cab.
We want to make sure we got a good grab on it.
Perched on the slope, right above the rail tracks.
Just try not to jostle that thing.
Yeah, careful in there, eh?
It's one of the worst cabs I've seen.
Do you think it'd be easier for you to grab it from the other side and then hand it over?
It was a huge mess.
Whatever you can get it through.
Be very careful.
The damage and the cab's position pose the biggest threat yet to the rail line.
So it was imperative that not even a bolt go rolling down that hill towards the tracks.
Good.
Colin will use his rotator to reach out and lift the cab up and off the hill.
The rotator lifting it was a much better chance at getting it out of there rather than dragging it.
Even with the rotator, whatever way you're picking this thing up, the basic fact is that the cab is not very structurally sound. You have to remember that this cab's been in a head-on.
We're gonna start now. You guys clear? Copy that call. You're good to go.
Just watch it there.
It was creaking and cracking and snapping and popping.
We want to make sure we got a good grab on it.
Near the Alberta border on Highway 1,
Just watch it there.
Jamie's friends Gary and Colin Leach need to lift a shattered cab up a steep slope without dropping any debris on the railway tracks below.
It was creaking and cracking and snapping and popping.
Okay, I'm gonna swing it.
Heads up.
I'm just gonna drive to the pull-out with it like this.
It was the last piece of the puzzle. We have to get it into the pullout so we can open the highway.
Woo-hoo. Oh yeah, he's the man.
All right, here we go. We're moving.
It's a victory for Colin and his father, a man who shows the real spirit of heavy rescue.
When you get bucked off a horse, the best way is just to get back on again, and I think that was true in my case.
Gary has, been through, one of the worst accidents, that anybody could go through. Here's a guy who had a really bad day, and he keeps on trucking.
.375 miles southwest in Mission, BC.
What's happening, guys?
What's going on, big guy?
Ken's boss, Jordy DePerrin, wants a report on Ken's unconventional recovery.
What happened?
I was providing the vertical lift.
Yeah.
He's providing the horizontal stability. We had it almost up at the top. I'm holding it. Rich pulls his truck ahead, pulled ahead a little bit too far. The wire rope came out of the drums. I understand Jordy being a little bit concerned. It's a family business, and he doesn't want to be reflected upon poorly by two guys going out and making a mess of things.
And you were chained up?
I was chained up.
Were you chained up?
No.
Didn't put tire chains on the truck when he should have put tire chains on the truck. So next time.
Yep.
These roads are not plowed, they're not maintained. It's winter driving. Tire chains are a #1 rule. Like, never go without tire chains on your truck going up there. The customer's happy.
Totally happy. Sent me a nice text thanking me. Okay, buddy? Hopefully I did you good.
Richie? All right. All right, guys.
Back near Hope,
Never a dull moment on this highway.
the ice storm is finally melting away.
Wicked ice storm we had down here, boy.
Cleaning up the damage will take weeks.
Do you own a chainsaw? I'm sorry.
Do I own a chainsaw?
Despite the mess in his yard, Jamie
Good afternoon, Jamie Davis.
is back up and running.
Perfect, thanks.
One of the best feelings is when the power's back on and
Hey, Phil, northbound Highway 5 at the snow shed, heavy wrecker.
we can get back to taking care of our customers, get back to the work we do, keep the roads open, keep people moving.
Better get that Jamie Davis out there. He's number one. I just passed the tow truck, Jamie Davis, heading up.
Big red machine going up the hill.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
Serious crash.
Ice storm aftermath reigns chaos on Highway 1.
Completely mashed.
A remote recovery
It's not a road to be messing around on.
takes Colin up a dangerous road.
Come on, get on your side.
And a semi
Gonna be tricky.
teetering over a 300-foot drop
Easy, easy, easy.
pulls Alan Gord
I don't like that.
right to the edge.
She wants to go over. Whoa, whoa, whoa.